Alright, hello, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So we are going to be continuing on, taking a look at Super Saiyan 4 Goku, as well as, of course, the 7th anniversary EZA, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. Now I figured this time around we'd try this sort of Super Gogeta setup. Last time we did do Giant Ape Power. I think how I'm gonna do this, because I did want to try out this setup, right? It's obviously a pretty good setup. I mean, it does more so benefit Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because obviously Goku's not on the 220, he's only on the 170. So I'm sort of keeping that in mind that he's going to look a bit worse here. But once again, I did want to sort of rock the setup. I do think this is a viable setup that you are going to be using these characters on if you have both of them quite a bit. And like the next fight I think I want to do is like the battle hard and formidable foe, one of those stages. Probably the Dragon Ball Z one. That's one I've been using. I really like that one. Pretty tough. Um, and to be honest, I really do not want to go in there on the double Gogeta setup. Listen, Gogeta's really good, like Super Gogeta. But I've the base of Vegeta does kind of get smacked around a bit in there. I suppose maybe now that I'm not actually showcasing the character, I will just. I could technically just like float them, but I figured we'd just do this here. Plus, I do want to get more like Giant Ape Vegeta, and I think he should be pretty good in those fights. So that's another reason why I want to save like Giant Ape Power again for there. But that being said, um, I do still have. I mean, this is like the last stage I've cleared. I mean, I've cleared the part 2 content. I have not touched the part 3 stages yet. I do want to finish these sort of showcases, as well as I need to do the gods. I've used the gods and the Super Saiyan Force technically, 3 times. Well, I've used these guys now 4 times total. Because I hadn't done the special battlefield for Baby yet. I did clear that, and then I did the 2 sort of other runs I needed to do on my own. But like it's insane. I'm really pleased with these characters. That being said, let's jump in. I do think this is. I mean, obviously this is a pretty legit fight. We'll see how we do in here. Uh, but I do think like even on the 170 Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it should be pretty good because at the end of the day, his job is not to like hold down slot 1, right? He is the slot 2 character for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I do think he should work pretty well in that function. I guess we'll see, but I do think this should work out pretty well. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll stack up my Goku, and then we can go from there. So the HEL Gogeta is coming around. He's in slot 7. Okay, now for later on, I do want to get a turn with like obviously a Super Gogeta active, buffing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I do think obviously that'd be pretty damn good to do. We'll see, how that works out. But I do really like the idea of doing that. Like that active, it is so crazy what they've done. I'm genuinely like, it's just peak. Like they did exactly what they needed to. Now in the last one we didn't get the best. Well, I mean they still dominated. They still won us the fight easily. So maybe phrasing it that way is the best. It isn't. I guess, for lack of a better term, the best way to phrase it. But they, like, in the Goku Frieza fight, I mean, that's the last one we did. Just quite simply, I mean, it doesn't have enough HP. I mean, we got 1 stack with them because, I mean, the first super kill. Because I had them on the 2nd turn, so it's like, I like, going forward after I clear, like, after I finish these showcases, after I do the gods, I think going forward from there, because I do want to finish the gods before I actually get the part 3 content. From that point on, I do think that I'm probably not going to use the Goku Frieza fight anymore. I mean, when we got it on global, we dominated it. And we got that in November. We did a shit ton of damage when we got it. And you gotta think, I mean, our damage is like doubled from when doing shit ton of damage. Damn near. I mean, the damage, we do so much. It's like, how do they, it's so crazy to me. Like the timeline we're in, but we're in it. So, okay, 411,000. Now we did get all those orbs. 482,000. Okay. I believe we do have the 77. That was 8 orbs, right? So we do have the up an extra like 70,000. Okay, that's pretty decent. Once again, for turn 1, 77% damage reduction guard. Like, this character, it's just, it does not feel real. As someone who's played the game as long as I have, this shit does not feel real. I would not be surprised if we get a number crunch at some point. Maybe going to like 11th anniversary. I could very easily see them trying to shift something majorly about the game going into 11th anniversary. The reason I say that is, quite simply, how do you follow up the 10th anniversary, right? I mean, they gotta know that it's certainly. I mean, you have the biggest anniversary of all time. The next one, unless you do something really out there, is probably going to be not as big of a success. I mean, it just facts, unfortunately. So I would be, maybe they do a number crunch there, because you got to think, by the time we get to that point, we'll have, we got the hidden potential bows and all of them. By the time we get to that point, we're gonna have the Tanabata and worldwide, well, I guess potential. We don't know if either are really gonna power creep, but we probably will see at least one of those power creep. So, I mean, if the damage goes even higher, like, they gotta do something that squish the numbers. I really do like seeing the big numbers, but it's, at some point it's like we're starting to do a shit ton of damage, and it's just extrapolating, right? I mean, I don't know, like, we didn't even get above, like, consistently, like, above, like, 5 million damage or something, in, like, a single super until, just a couple years ago, and now we're, oh yeah, it's casual to do fucking 60, 50, 40, like, it's like, what? It doesn't compute to me, I don't know. Okay, now, certainly he does start as higher defense than the start of Goku counterpart, but, they are both 55%, although my Goku is fully leveled. I'm working on this guy's links. It just, I really, like, he's good, but I don't, like, why does he, guard and guard versus, right? I mean, damage reduction, like, you don't get super guard. You don't get Mega Guard, Giga Guard, whatever the fuck. There's no reason to have 2 instances of guard. I don't. It should have had damage reduction or dodge there. I really don't like that. He's still good, of course, but. Okay. I mean, we're killing Frieza this turn. We're going in. We're going in to Golden Frieza. This is gonna be okay. I guess we'll just do this. Yes. And then I'll put this Gogeta, that way, I'll just keep it like this, that way we can go straight into him, in time for the next sort of, when he's next around, he'll be able to do Super Gogeta in the active, right? And probably, more or less, will be the point we'd be ready to kill him at, I would think. I mean, I guess we'll see, but... this is, like, a really tough fight, but I don't, like... Is it going to be able to compete against the Super Saiyan 4s for long? I really don't know about all that.
Mind your own business.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm excited.
Oh wait, what? Oh no. Wait, am I just not... why am I just not realizing this? The intro didn't play for him, did it? I did do something earlier. God damn it, I should have. That's unfortunate. Oh well, is what it is. Okay, we can't go into... Damn, we cannot do Super Saiyan 4 Goku yet. Ooh. Okay, now this is kind of tough of what to do here. I think this, though. I think... This is definitely a little bold. But I do think maybe saving Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, we don't necessarily need to save him. Like, we can put him out now and just still dominate. Although, like, if I save him... I mean, I don't have a lot of orbs here. And what are the chances? I mean, Golden Frieza... Golden Frieza, he even through the guard and post all the supers. I mean, this guy, I don't know exactly what he does, but it's in the ballpark 7 mil. Even with the guard, they wouldn't live, would they? Damn, okay, I think we only get 4 stacks here then. I think it might be the optimal play to transform him with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually.
Let's fuse. Kakarot. You're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it. Fusion! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you!
Now, I do think it's pretty important to note here. Okay. Once again, my Goku, this is 55% link level 1. We don't have, like, Saiyan Roar or GT. So, I mean, GT here, we're missing out on 10% defense. Saiyan Roar, we're missing out on 10% defense. Like, these are pretty huge amounts of defense we're missing out on. As well as, obviously, a decent bit of damage, too. So, I do keep that in mind. Super Saiyan 4 Goku could get a little injured here. Only 1.3. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, we only have 4 stacks. I mean, still, though, even with just 1.3, like, we're still going to win. We're still going to dominate. It just... obviously, I would like to get more. But our scenario here is not the best. So, I had to do it. This should work out, though. I mean... Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like, he's too good. He's too busted. He takes nothing from this, and that's under this scenario that he even takes it. No, he gets the counter, see? 6 mil. Yeah, so we don't have stacks, unfortunately. So he's not gonna... Still 20 mil. He's not gonna look the best here, but I'm like... I mean, you see the super placements. I mean, I wouldn't have known them before using the Scouter, and by the way, I mean the Scouter. It just goes to show how valuable it is. But it was, what was I supposed to do? You know, the Super would still kill them through the guard. So I kind of had to do this, unfortunately. Although, I mean, we do have a health bar down already. I do think it's very possible. I mean, what's going to happen here, most likely, is... By the time, you know, our next rotation comes with these characters. Ooh, what the fuck? Yo! Super Saiyan 4 Goku! Goddamn, bro! Once again, 55% link level 1, right? I can't hold it against him too much. Like, of course, also on the 170. Damn, that's still crazy, though, seeing that. Alright, let's jump back in. Hopefully... we can actually get them on, like, turn 1 this time around. Obviously, that'd lead to a bit of a better look. We got the Super Saiyan Force. I'll take it. Here, let's leave the sort of thing on, because I don't think we got the intro in before.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Okay, there we go. And Super Saiyan 4 gives him. Okay, it's gonna take forever to get him. That's really unfortunate. Because now we're gonna have to be under 70% in order to get him out. Oof. Okay, is what it is at the end of the day. Let's just keep going. I do want to get Goku on the other rotation, I think. We'll just do this. Hopefully we can manage to get like a, you know, a good 5 super turn here at least, you know, to make up for it. At the very least, you know, with them starting out on this first turn here, we will be able to get a lot more stacks. Of course, they are going to be doing a bit less damage, you know, now that they don't, like, their links are level 10. So, I mean, they are missing out on the full power of Saiyan Roar, GT, stuff like that. But, you know, only so much I can do, you know, that I did not choose the opening rotation there. But, I mean, once again, I do think this might actually be a bit better. Potentially. I do think Final Form Frieza will live a bit longer here now. Which means, essentially, that we'll be able to get more stacks, right? And obviously, we do want as much stacks as possible. Okay, so we do get the 5 stack turn this time around. That's pretty damn good. Now, as long as we get, like, another, you know, 3, maybe 4, right? Oh, Frieza, buddy. You're not... That's their first turn. You're not doing shit. 22.8. Maybe I should, brought like a 55% one. He's gonna do a lot of damage. I guess at the same time, though, I am, like, rotating Goku off. I mean, Goku, you know, he really does stack the damage up pretty fast. Although, I say I'm rotating him off, but I do want him on the other rotation. Well, actually, damn. Now that I'm thinking about this, his damage reduction, the extra, that's only for the first 3 turns. He could potentially get pretty damage here. I might have to like switch into Vegeta at some point. Maybe go for like the Vegeta active instead of going to Vegito. So I don't want Vegito to steal the show. When you pop Vegito, he always steals the show. So no matter what happens, I'm not gonna use Vegito. Vegito, he's just too good. I like that timeline. You know, I do think Vegito deserved it after I refused to call the frauds. You know, you could use Vegito Blue for like fucking 2-3 months, and even then it was hard to do. And now it's just like damn near impossible. Like, fuck that. That's not a Vegito unit. We need a new Vegito Blue still. I refuse. And you know, like, besides a Heroes unit, I mean, we had a couple EZAs, but all of them sucked besides the fucking, you know, fifth years, right? I mean, Super Vegito EZA was like good, like the LR one, but it wasn't, you know, it's good. It's not, you guys understand. It's just, he's been disrespected for a long time. He definitely deserves to have the status of, use him and you automatically win the game. But certainly, still, with that being said, obviously can't use him. Even though he deserves to have that, can't use him, because this is a Super Saiyan 4 sort of showcase. I do need to do this. This should work pretty well. Yeah, really, once again, unfortunate that I did not get him on the other rotation. I think it'll probably work out for the best for us. We can go a little weaker with his orbs. And there's no one attacking him, so. Alright, well, hopefully, we're going to do a lot of damage here is the only thing. Hopefully, we don't do too much, though. Obviously, you know, I do need to get the Super Saiyan 4 sets. And this looks like we're in potential jeopardy of not going to let that happen. We'll see, though. Please, just have a bit of a calm turn here. Fail the great. Okay, he did not fail the great chance. I swear, I always fail that great chance. Now that I need him to fail it, he doesn't fail it. Whatever. Whatever, Vegeta. Fuck you. Alright. Vegeta and Goku. I feel like it doesn't feel like a great chance to me. It feels more like a medium chance, I swear. Okay, but, I mean, getting the 10... I mean, that's only a 10 mil, so we still have 2 health bars to get through. Work out. Oh, that's perfect. The 1.1, because once again, we don't have Saiyan Roar and, you know, GT, so. And There we go. 24 key, once again, we've got the 7 orbs, so... I mean, he does need 77%, so it's actually 8 orbs for full, but... You know, 1.4 mil after one turn, you know, and not having GT or Saiyan Roar, so missing 20% defense, like, I'd say that's pretty good. It's just so crazy what they did. I cannot wait to use the gods some more, too. Using them when I did in the sort of Battlefield zone, it's just like... It's so crazy. What they did, these characters, they deserved it. But it's still, like, insane to actually be in this timeline. I would not worry about these guys being aged out anytime soon. Like, if we get into a scenario where they are, it's like... Jesus Christ. Maybe, like, their second appearance here can be a little... dangerous, but... I don't think it's that big of a deal. Especially when these fights are starting out pretty weak. I mean, yeah, that's without GT and Saiyan Roar, we're still double-digit tanking. I mean, we got an extra 3 stacks there. They're roughly, like... They are roughly, like, 2 mil defense, you know, with guard. So... It's not, like...
This energy... Could it be... Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you!
I don't know exactly what that super does, but it's probably like, you know, 4 billion or less, something like that. It's not that scary. Ooh, what do I do here? Oh, you know what? Wait, no. Shit. This is actually kind of bad. Well... I suppose I could actually try to kill Golden Frieza next turn. Interesting. Let's fucking go for it. Let me do this. We're gonna take advantage of both these actives here. In fact, we'll just use all 3 of the actives. I'm gonna switch this guy back to Goku, but I'm gonna keep this one as Goku. I do think this should work out pretty well. I guess we'll see though. Let me put him in the middle while I do the active.
I'm gonna send you straight to hell!
Alright, perfect. Atara break time.
Some things are more important than victory. These just aren't right for us.
Well said, Kakarot. Spoken like a true Saiyan.
Okay, now we got that, and then let's tag him back. Wait, what? Oh my god, I always forget. It works that way. I always forget this is a fucking Ghost Usher. Okay. Jesus Christ. It always just poofs out of my mind. Like, that's so busted. What the fuck? Alright, go Tanks. You're up next. Alright, that should work out pretty good. Because we're going to do a lot of supers here. Right? I mean, obviously. Which is going to put us in the scenario where between all of these attacks... Oh, wait. Doesn't he need to? He does. We're not going to get the 24 key. Damn. That's unfortunate. We can get the 18, though. Yeah, really unfortunate. Okay, whatever. Alright, but, you know, between all these characters, I mean, we got 3 attacks at least guaranteed with the Gokus. At least 3 attacks. Not even, I mean, it's not guaranteed 3 supers, but guaranteed 3 attacks. You don't need to super to lower him. You just need to attack. So, I mean, 6 between them. We'll see if they get additionals. I do have like a silver additional on my Goku. Oh, well, not on this one. This is, I'm aiming on my tech Goku. Did he just, did he do 4? 20, wait, this is second. Second appearance, 55% tech Vegeta, by the way. 55%, like, this character is so fucking... What, like, it's, what they've done, it's so insane. It really is. Okay, but, I mean, between all these guys, and, you know, Gotenks, we'll get 2 here as well. I mean, it's just, you know, GG, I do think. I guess we'll see, but, like, the thing is, we also have the Giant Ape. Oh, wait. Is it... Can we... Yeah, okay, it's Start of Battle, isn't it? It's the good one, I believe. Let's check. Yeah, Start of Battle, so we can do it now. Okay, that's good. Okay, what order should I do this in? You know what? If I use Super Gogeta first... Yeah, I'm thinking... So they're at nearly 2.3. We have 8 stacks. I'm thinking what I do here is that I go into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? That way I'll have Fuse Fighters active. With this guy. You know, that'll give him a little extra buff. I'm going to use their active and their... Well, they're Super Gogeta, and then I'm going to use the active, and then I'll use Super Saiyan 4 Goku. In that scenario, I do think we're going to do a shit ton of damage. Okay, let's do it. Wait, hold on. Do I... Let's make sure these are off so they actually play.
Let's fuse. Kakarot, you're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it. Fusion! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you.
Peak. Oh, there's 2 supers there too, huh? This is perfect. Okay, now what we need to do, Super Gogeta. Alright, the guy who's gonna take you down, huh? We'll see. What do you got for us? Mind you, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Gogeta, excuse me. 2.3 nearly. We use this. Suddenly. Massive buff incoming.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
Yeah, there's no way Frieza lives this turn. Alright, now here's what we do. So we're at 3.5 mil nearly. We're gonna grab these orbs first, so 9 orbs. So we're only gonna need 1 more orb. That's gonna put us at nearly 4.1, and that's without the extra defense from this guy. Alright, then we're gonna go into his Giant Ape, because that'll reset the turn, and we'll be able to get that extra orb, and this is, like, what you could do now, it's, like, so insane. Bye-bye, Golden Frieza. Because he got a... Like, this guy's active boost. Like, he's gonna be doing so much damage. Frieza is not gonna have the ability. Like, we've worn him down so much. We had, was it like 7 attacks between 2 Gokus and like another 2 from Gotenks. So we had like 9 attacks last turn. We got 1 from the active, so we're at 10. That's 11 right there. Oh no, the supers. What will he ever do? Okay, this is 12. So we've reduced him by 36% at this point. Oh, we get the additional. So that's 13. So 39%. And here's 14. Damn, maybe I should have gone a bit more harder on the orbs. We could have gotten him under 50%. Then we could have done the Gogeta active. Okay, well, 4.2. Yeah, it's we get a little bit extra here. So we're at nearly 4.3 mil defense, 100% damage reduction, guard. Yeah, is he good? Guys, is he good? I don't know. This is so crazy. Bye bye, Golden Frieza. He returning Golden Frieza? Casual. I do think we will here. I guess we'll see, but... Yep, there's the counter. Casual 30.3 before supering. 8 stacks. Casual. Casual, really. 8 stacks. 8 stacks. That's 8 stacks. Just 8. Only 8. 8 stacks. 54.5. Is he good? Guys, is he good? I don't know. And see, the thing is, I don't know if his... Does this activate with... Oh, we got the triple super? What the fuck? Wow. Does this activate within the turn? I don't know. His sort of ability. I don't know if it does, but we got it anyway. 48.5. Mind you, that's like 3-4x, actually. You have to finish with the super attack, so it doesn't even... And that's 31.6 from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. First super. Link level 1. 2 turned. 2 turned. What the fuck? Yeah, yeah. Yeah! This is crazy. Bye-bye, Golden Frieza. Bro, didn't even stand a chance. A 72 mil. Followed by 2 fucking like 55s. Guaranteed crits. With 2 counters. Like, it is, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think, I could be wrong. I'm gonna do some sort of like tier list at the end of Anniversary. With a sort of disclaimer that I don't have the most usage. With all or even any usage. Well, is there actually anyone that I don't have like any usage? Now I think about it. No, actually false. Well, currently I don't have any usage with Goku Frieza, but I'll tell you right now, their ass would not even be in the discussion. I think at the end of Anniversary, I'm gonna do like a top 15, 20 something overall characters in the game, with a sort of disclaimer that maybe it'll just be like LRs. I'm not fully sure what I'll do exactly, but point being, I am gonna do that with a sort of disclaimer, because I also don't fully know where I myself rank things, because I haven't made a list on my own. I do think like a top 10 is sort of null and void in this day and age. I mean, in the past, I mean, top 10, you'd have top 10, and like after the 6th character, you know, hell, even after maybe like the 5th or 4th character, I mean, the best of the 4, 5, 6 characters would actually just suck. It's just that, like, it was just a different time, you know, where nowadays, like, most of the time, characters released, you know, they're in a pretty good spot most of the time. But in the past, I mean, we'd just get like dog shit release and then just be like, okay, well, see you later. No support either. Like, they would release an abysmal character and not give them help. And it's like, okay, well, you know, there's 3 other dumbasses that they just released, so you're still in the top 10, buddy, even though you suck. Like, yeah, I mean, it was kind of bad back then, but I mean, nowadays it's like, even when you get past like the top 20, you're still talking about really, really good characters that can really be the reason why you win these fights. I mean, like, if I'm thinking about it, I mean, Goku is probably in my top 20, but he's probably towards like the later half of it, significantly. And like, you know, I really like him. You know, I mean, genuinely, probably like the top 40 overall units in the game are like really, really insane. But point being, like, I do want to make something just to visualize for myself. And that being said, I make that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already thinking it through my usage I've gotten. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I think he might be. I do think he's better than Super Gogeta. Obviously, Super Gogeta's lead is going to, you know, like, his support is what makes him, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta look like really good. I don't undervalue that, but like, when I like think about it, it's like, at least my thought process, you know, you look at like, I've gotten a little bit with the battlefield for the gods, so I do have a little bit of an idea, not entirely. You know, I'm looking at Vegeta, I'm looking at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm looking at the gods. You know, they're all like fucking, like, they have really, really explosive turns. They like come out the gate and they just win the fight. My sort of like thought process is, Super Gogeta comes out, he does not win the fight himself. He makes other characters win the fight. At least that's been my experience. Now, mine is 55%. I've been trying to use 55% ones. But I also think I've been trying to use, you know, I did try to use a decent bit of 55% Vegetos too. And I mean, even 55% Vegeta, I mean, he just dominates the fight. You know, he comes out turn 1, he wins. I really like Super Gogeta. I'm still trying to decide how I think about things. Either way, I do think those 4 characters are the top 4, and then there's a gap into the next, you know, however many, you know, you say Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Beast or Giant Ape Vegeta, something, right? But I mean, however those are configured exactly, I'm not sure where I'd have like 3 and 4 right now. But currently, I mean, I do think Super Vegeta is still the best. I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta might be second best. I could even see myself doing something like, you know, like Super Gogeta, like 3A, Gods 3B or something. I'm not sure entirely. I don't know, because it's like, I really like Super Gogeta, like that support. It is so insane. 54% active skill phase. Like, it just, he makes, because it doesn't affect him, he makes other characters look really good, which is very valuable. 100%. I'm not, like, he's a defensive support character. I really like that. I really like him. But it's also, you got to consider, like, the bases. I do think of all the top 4, significantly by far, Super Gogeta does have the worst base. So, and that's something else I'm considering. I don't know. I'll probably, this was a very long-winded way of saying I do like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I do believe as number 2 so far. It's like, as Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I mean, I do think, I don't know exactly, I do need a bit a decent bit more testing, you know, and mine is 55% link level 1, of course, but you know, he's got to be. He's at least top 7. I think he's like 5, maybe 6 probably. I don't know exactly, but 10th anniversary. It's been like, this is so crazy. It really is. What a timeline. All right, but there we go. That is the start of Revival. You know, Frieza Saga. You know, Golden Frieza fight. We just kill it. 2 turns. Like we're too good, too strong. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we'll go against Battlehawk Formidable Foes. Take care.